Welcome to your community. This is your hometown. This is Walton Entertainment. This is where you can hear from the community and those making a difference. We explore topics, local festivals, arts and entertainment, and local news. For this program and much more, visit us online at yourlocalstream.com. That's yourlocalstream.com.
In spite of the rain, looks like we're going to have a pretty good turnout. People are beginning to come in. It has been sprinkling a little bit, but I don't believe it's going to dampen spirits tonight.
Johnny Knuckles Barbecue here at the concert in Monroe. Don't forget, Johnny Knuckles Original Barbecue Sauce is now available at Boss Brothers in Loganville, Ace Hardware in Social Circle, and John Supermarket in Monroe. Go out and get you some.
Is it hot?
Nope.
Okay,
It's our original.
As you see, you could come hungry tonight, and there's plenty of food here to eat. Barbecue, shaved ice, waffle cones, ice cream, just about French fries, just about any kind of a burger you want. It's all here tonight. First Friday, Monroe, Georgia. rain earlier, I think, kind of wet the spirits a little bit, but still had a pretty good turnout. This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
That we're partnering with down there. And then later on this year, we'll be sending a team to Ghana.
And I'm not sure we're not certain.
We have a mission partner in Ghana that does church planting. And Ghana obviously is in the continent of Africa, on the west side. Incredible community of Christian people that live in that country, but also a lot of need.
No, I can talk to her pretty good.
You got two lights here. Sidewalk.
There was two of them. This one, hey, that's a piece of tape and magic marker.
Here's dehumidifiers and looks like air filters, fan, all kinds of chairs out here and tables. A lot of stuff for the children over here. See the children's play toys and carts and bicycles and just about everything. There's a bunk bed. That is really a nice bunk bed. If you haven't heard about the yard sale at Monroe First Baptist, it's the first Saturday in May every year. First Saturday in May, have the big yard sale, and this is to help fund the different trips, mission trips that the church takes, and it goes to good cause. And also you can get some real deals here.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll be right back.
Somebody needs a barn light.
It's like so true. Like all the 5 a.m. So I should turn off my sound so I can hear it every time somebody comments. Hey, come on down and shop at First Baptist. We're having our missions yard sale today. And we are raising money this year to go to Coffeyville, Kansas. We're going to be working with a missions pastor up there that started a new church in Coffeyville. And they're actually starting a second church that is a Spanish mission church. So we're looking forward to it. We would love for you to come buy some great stuff.
Come buy lots of stuff.
You can't beat the price.
Nope.
So we're here today at First Baptist annual yard sale that supports our missions, and we'd like to also invite you to our church. We have 3 services on Sunday. We have one at 8:30 in our sanctuary, one at 10:55 in the sanctuary, and one at 11:11. We would love to see you come to our church and visit us.
Come see
Thank you.
us.
Come see us.
Well, this is Saturday, April the 7th. We're here at the Loganville Car Show. As you can see, there's a lot to eat around here, and there are a lot of different cars. So we're going to try to give you a close-up view of most of the cars. This is a Volkswagen 1972 SP2. It was, I think, the only sports car they ever made. And this was really a fabulous car. I don't know why it didn't take off, but it's a very sporty car. Show you all around it. Aerodynamics on it were fabulous for that time in '72. And here's a Charger RT.
This is a 1929 Model A. It's been souped up a little bit, a little different from that big V8 in there from the motor that came in it. They've done a good job of customizing this one. This is a 1984 Mustang GT. Convertible. 55 Chevrolet. And a Corvette engine in it. This thing will romp and stop. Oh, very beautiful interior. This is the Moon car, made in 1922. This thing is beautiful. Reminds me of a Rolls Royce.
I got the car in 2008. I found it on eBay when I was looking for magazine ads and things to do with Moon Motor Car, and brought it down from New York and started working on it. It was restored in the early 60s and just needed to be redone. I started out, it hadn't been cranked in 12 years when I got it, so got it cranked the first year, drove it around some. The next year I got it painted, some new tires. The next year I got a new top put on, and just over the years do things here and there. And even as late as year before last, I finally got the interior redone.
This is really the first time I've seen a Moon car, so there weren't a lot of them made, were there?
No, they were made about 50 or 60,000, but just not many of them survived.
Okay.
You know, being from up north, they were in business from 06 to 1930.
Okay.
And you know, the majority of them probably wound up in the scrap pile from rust and whatever. But
You've sure done a good job on this one, that's for sure.
There's a Moon Car Club, and we've got records of somewhere between, I don't know, about 230 and 300 cars that still exist in some form or fashion.
Okay. Oh, great. And you happen to be a Moon too, right?
Yes. Like I said, I am a relative, distant relative. I'm a third cousin, 3 times removed from the founder of the company. We had a common ancestor in the Carolinas.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you want a fixer-upper, here's a 1927 Plymouth. Really, it's in fairly good shape to fix up. The engine is in really good shape.
First 250 winner, next one's at 130. Want to go, Marilyn?
This 1959 Impala's in great shape. And here's an Oldsmobile 442. There's a Mustang. Here's a 2020 Corvette. And of course the motor's in the rear.
been restored really well. 1935. Even has the fake bullet holes in it.
Let's go AutoZone right here. 626-535. 626-535.
Mercury, Chevrolet truck, Studebaker down there. Let's get a better look at that Studebaker.
626-535.
This is a 1962 Studebaker. They were very, really well ahead of their time in design. Model 8 has been restored very well. Another Corvette. This is a front-end engine. 2019. This is a 1976 Ford truck. I'm just looking at the ornament there on the hood. That is really unique. And you can see the grill, which I painted. It's really unique. And then the jaws on the mailbox and the air cleaner. Very cool. This is a real unique coupe. If it's a Ford, I can't tell what it is. It's got, I mean, a Ford Chevrolet. It's got a Chevrolet engine in it, so I'm not sure. Billy's. I like the headlights on this Chrysler. Here's another Studebaker. This 52 Studebaker got second place in the show. This 54 Chevrolet truck has really got a lowering kit on it. That when he parks it, he can lower it clear down, and you notice it's just touching the ground. But when he goes to drive it, he can raise it about whatever height he wants. This is a 1962 Studebaker Lark. This was their smaller car that they made.
Don't forget your food toward the field.
This is the first
first vehicle I've seen with a sunroof for the engine. This Chevrolet Impala has got deck tails and a fake exhaust, which was very popular during that time. As you can see, there were a lot of cars here at the Loganville Auto Show today, Saturday, May the 7th. This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
Good morning. Thank you for watching. I'm Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth, Dina Huff. Sorry, I should have said that first. And I have my dearest friend here with me, Miss Cindy Little, Director of FISH, Faith in Serving Humanity. No stranger to the city of Monroe or Walton County at all. So I wanted Cindy to, and we're here in her lovely space this morning, and I wanted Cindy to give us some updates about what's going on with FISH and with our homelessness situation in Monroe and Walton County. So, welcome, Cindy.
Thank you, Dina. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be with you guys. We're seeing things that we hadn't seen before. I've been with FISH now 21 years, and I've never seen the homeless like we do. Normally, we'd have maybe 2 to 3 calls a month. I'm on call 24/7 with the 911 center, but now we get that a day. And we've had as many as 14 to 15 in the motel, at one time. Since the end of September of this past year to now, we've spent over $100,000 on keeping someone in shelter. We help with bus tickets if there's family that they can go home to that will take care of them and give them a chance to, regroup and get started again. We help them relocate here in town. When we talk about our homeless now, it's like there's different flavors, if that's a good way to say, of our homeless. Not everybody goes in a box. It used to be most of them would be transients or something like that. Now it's our home folks that are homeless. Companies have come in from out of state that have bought up properties, rental properties, and just tripled the rent. And our folks are on a fixed income. A lot of them are elderly that have been renting for a while, and they can't do it. With the inflation, with food, gas, and all of this, and they're on fixed incomes, they can't do it. And so they're getting evicted. So what we do is we try to get them in the motel, get them stable, make sure they've got the needs that they need met, like food and those kinds of things, and then help them to relocate and find something that is economical. That is really hard because there's not a whole lot. And when I talk about economical, I'm talking about rent is $900 or less. So if you ever see any property, please call me, 404-557-8860. And you can go to the FISH website, www.fishofwalton.org, and that'll give you contact information too, because we are in desperate need of affordable housing. I don't like to call it that because there's a stigma with affordable, like that's bad, people only live in affordable. No, it's people that are economically challenged and on fixed incomes, and that's the best they can do. And that doesn't make them bad people. That's how it is. So if you see anything like that or have anything like that you're renting, please let me know. Also, I am in desperate need of RV sites. We just got back, if y'all remember, we sent the RVs to Kentucky when the tornado hit. There was no place for anybody to stay, no motels, no nothing. And this beautiful community come together and raised over $100,000 and sent 4 RVs there. 2 are now back with us because they are FISH's, and so we've had them cleaned up and renovated, ready for the next go-around. How did we know that we would need them here so desperately? So that we can use it for transitional housing. And transitional housing is much better than a shelter, because with a shelter, they just They're just laying around. Here in Walton County, there's no bus system, so they can't get in and out. Guys, one family can suck the resources out of a community in trying to get them to get their Social Security or get them over here to help them get things started and navigate the system. And we do that. We have a fish Uber driver. We have Pastor Rod Johnson, who is incredible to help with these things for us too. But you can't do a shelter, because if you have a shelter, they will come from all over the United States of America. That's not what we can, our community can't handle that. What we are here for is to serve the citizens of Walton County and anyone in the 30052 zip code, even if it bleeds into Gwinnett a little bit. So the thing here is that we have really good people. My hardest problem that I have right now is the sickest of the sick. Those that have edema, leg edema, blood clotting, because they're sleeping in their cars. And we have them approved to get help with their rent. They do have some income, but we need something that's economical for them. And bless their heart, sleeping in their car or sleeping in the woods is not the healthiest thing for them. They're not acute, meaning they're not to be in the hospital. And if you go to the local hospitals, Athens, here in Monroe, wherever, you're going to see when you go into the ER, there are gurneys in the hallways. So these people are acute, need to stay, and they're waiting on rooms. So we don't need to tie up their rooms with individuals that just need recovery at home, but unfortunately they don't have a home. So we're doing everything in our power. God is continuing to bless fish through the wonderful giving of this community, so we're able to gird and keep this going. But we need your help. We do need the finances for the Fish for Kids program this summer, because we're seeing that our Backpack Buddies program has grown by several hundred kids needing the weekend feeding because of the inflation of food prices and the gas price thing. And so we know this summer that we're going to have even more kids. And just think about what we usually paid for food, and we have to have prepackaged and everything for these kids. It's going to be twice as much this year. So we're facing that, as well as we're facing the homeless issue. So it's really been eye-opening to meet each of these individuals and to see where they come from. They're really good people, and they're really trying, and we want to be hope to them. We want to show them that they are loved and that they are children of God and they are our brothers and sisters in Christ, and we want to help them. We didn't even talk about the mental illness part of it. It's a huge part of this homeless thing. People that are schizophrenic, people that are paranoid, people that are bipolar, people that are depressed. And bless their hearts, they're trying to pull A and B together so they can get to C. But they need that help and that guidance, and it's difficult for them. So we're being those hands and feet for them. We're showing them Christ in everything that we do. But we need economical housing. And I will say that we're pulling in city leaders, we're pulling in the county, and this is definitely something that is on everybody's radar. But we need your help. If you know of any rental property, please, Fish is going to do deposits for these individuals, and they do go through an application process. We do make sure that these are individuals that are local homeless, meaning we're not, folks coming from New York, Chicago, and all of these places, we're like, hey guys, we're maxed out. We're doing all we can do. So let us help you get back to your family. Because people are finding once they get down here, they can't find anything they can afford, and it's best to go back home. So, I don't know, my heart reaches out to each of you to please help us any way that you can. If you can come and volunteer, the thrift stores are incredible, because what we're doing is we're getting these folks relocated from the streets into a home, for a forever home, and helping fully stock their homes, get them ready to go again. We do not set them up for failure. We make sure that they're going to be okay on their own. We are a hand up. We are not a handout. And so we're thankful to the good Lord above for his provision, but we do it together. Just like we were able to take 4 RVs, $100,000 raised, send to Kentucky, and we didn't realize what a blessing they were going to be when they came back home to those around us. So if you have any RV sites or know of them that are open, please give us a call, 404-557-8860. And or you can send me an email at cindy.little@fishofwalton.org. And more than anything, we need your prayers. These individuals need your prayers. Sleeping in your car at night is scary. We make sure that if we know of any children that are in cars, we get them out of there. We get them somewhere safe. We don't want anybody in their cars, but right now some situations, unfortunately, we have to do that. So continue to pray for the Ministry of Fish, and thank you for your giving. Thank you for your time, and we appreciate all efforts on behalf of these. They're beautiful people that are just in a bad place. And so thank you for all you do, and we love our community and how we all come together to help.
Well, just a couple of questions, Cindy. I know that y'all have a food, you have a soup kitchen. And can you just share the hours and days those
Sure.
are available for those that might not know about that?
When we started the soup kitchen a couple of years back, we were like, do we really need one in Walton County or not? And we would have about 10 to 15 to come. And back then it was just 2 days a week. And so now it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at the First Christian Church, which is on Hammond Drive across from Tim Stewart Funeral Home. And it's in their gymnasium, and now we're feeding as many as 50 to 55 a day.
Wow.
Our homeless that are in their cars and in the woods, it gives them a hot, nutritious meal. So the soup kitchen has been, Mike and Sally Eccles have just been such a blessing. They kind of head that up through the First Baptist Church, and we have some lovely people that come and give of their time, and they get a really good, nutritious meal, which they need so desperately. And then, of course, we have the food pantry.
Yeah.
At 700 South Madison. Our numbers have really grown there with folks needing that. Our Seniors in Crisis program there, we deliver to our seniors that cannot come and get the food because it's a lot. We give a lot of food, a lot of fresh vegetables, meats, and juices and things like that. So it's a blessing that they get. They can have the food there, as well as they have a hot meal option too as well during the week.
Okay. Well, thank you, and
thank you for having me, Dina.
It's always an honor to work with Fish and help, and I think as long as I can remember, we've partnered with Fish, and Cindy's one of my board members, and couldn't do my job without her and all of my board members. So thank you for all that you do for.
Well, and you know, we're in
county.
this new renovated place, and what we did when we were renovating, the Lord just put it on my heart to put in a shower and a washer and dryer. We didn't have a clue that all this was going to hit like this.
Right.
And so that has been a blessing, especially to those that are in their cars and in the woods, so that they can come and get a shower during the week, and drop off their clothes, and we can keep them washed for them. And this makes it helps them to be healthier, and gives them back a little dignity as well, and that's
hope.
important.
It gives them hope.
It does, and to know that someone cares.
Yeah.
So we're very blessed to have that as part of this new renovations as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you again.
Thanks, Tina.
And thank you all for joining us this morning. If you have any questions for us at the partnership, you can always give me a call at 770-207-3175. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jody Johnson. I'm here with a Recreation Report. Today I have a special guest. This is probably our best volunteer and best example for our senior program that we have. It's our senior fitness, and it's John Ward. So thank you for coming on, John.
Thank you, man.
And how many years have you been doing our senior road?
12 years now.
12 years
Yes.
of good now. Would you say that it's made a difference in your life?
Oh, yeah. my heart's a lot stronger. I feel more fit every day now. It's a lot better.
What would you say to somebody that maybe watching us today that says, "Well, I don't know that I could get started in that program"? How do they get started? And is it too much for somebody to get started? And do they gradually get into it?
No, you just walk in and do what you can do. You don't have to be as good as the next person or anything.
What other aspects other than just the fitness? What else does the senior aerobics class bring you?
It's like a family. I know that we all love each other. It's really great. We all want to help each other. It's awesome.
And what besides the social aspect and the physical aspect, what kind of events do y'all have that y'all do together?
Oh, we do. Plus, you talking about our parties?
Yeah,
now?
They have some good parties.
We have a lot of parties.
Yeah, they decorate. They're the best decorators I've ever seen. For just about all the major holidays and Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving, y'all. They really bring a nice spread, and everybody brings some food.
And they have guest speakers come in, like the last one, CPR class.
Yes,
that was great. And it went on. They help you watch out for people on computers stealing your information.
Yeah, the fraud, people calling
fraud,
and then they had one on finance.
Yeah, that was real good.
So there's a lot of things that we do other than just aerobics with our senior aerobics class, and now we have 6 classes a week. It's I know there's 5 days during the week. We actually do 2 on with an addition that we have social circle. So there's 2 in Loganville, and then we have 2 in Monroe, and now we have 2 in social circle. And Jane Biko and Valerie Ermetz do a great job of getting involved. We also have a Parkinson's class that meets a few days a week in Loganville and Monroe, and we have there's 12 to 15 folks in there, and it's really made a difference in their life.
They work 5 days a week, I think. Parkinson's.
Yeah, and you help out with both.
Yeah. It helps him a lot. Man.
We see John. He's not only he's kind of the assistant to the instructor.
Yeah.
He gets out. He sets up the chairs. He's in front. He shows everybody the moves. So, has it helped your dance life?
Yes.
So you're now able to.
I've gone to dances and it helps a lot.
You're able to get up and get moving. Well, we certainly appreciate it. We're glad that you're able to come in and be on the show and explain that to us. We hope that you'll find a class. You can go online. We do have some of the instruction online that you could do it from your home if you don't want to come out. But we really think that coming out and being part of the class from a physical standpoint and a social standpoint is the best thing for
Good
you.
social. People want to be with people,
Yeah, you learn to make friends quick. You can sit down in a chair and do all the exercises, or you can get up and move around.
You can sit all you want to,
Yeah. The music's not too loud, but it is loud enough to hear, and it makes you want to get up and do some moving.
That's right. It's great. I love it.
So go online, our classes. Can you tell us the dates and times of all the classes real quick?
Okay.
And Monday and Thursday is in
Loganville.
Okay, at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. And then Tuesday
and Friday,
Monroe. And Wednesday, the social circle.
Correct. Monday and Wednesday is in social circle. On Mondays, it's at 2 o'clock. And then on Wednesdays, it's at 10 o'clock.
10, yeah.
So there is a class near you, I promise you, that you
is.
can get into. So we appreciate you. Thank you for coming out.
Thank
and
you,
we will see you again soon. I told you this wouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah, he's a good band right here.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful, the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. First off, I wanted to thank everyone that came out for our Earth Day event in Loganville. We had a great turnout. We had a lot of volunteers come out and help. A big thank you to the city of Loganville for allowing us to have it there at City Hall. Also a big thank you to the Loganville Lions Club for partnering with us for the event. And they also had some volunteer help from the Walton County Civil Air Control Squadron, and thankful to have those people out. They helped unload all the cars. We had quite a few cars. We're estimating we had about 70 cars come in through those 2 hours. We collected about 3,100 pounds of paper. Just a great event, and it's one that we're hoping we can continue to do every year there in Loganville. So again, thank you to everyone who came out. And also, I did want to remind people that we are taking mattresses and box springs now here at the center. They are $10 a piece for the mattresses and the box springs. They can't be torn to shreds or holes all the way through the mattress. I mean, you know, they do need to be in fairly good condition. We really don't want them coming in just soaking wet. They aren't, you know, these mattresses are being reused. They get stripped down, recovered, and they're sent overseas. So they do have to be in somewhat good condition for us to accept them, but we did want everyone to be aware that we were taking those here again. And it is that time of year we're having to turn around a lot of cars that are coming out with limbs and grass clippings and all that type thing. Just a reminder, those need to go to an inert landfill. Give us a call out here at 770-267-1421. We'd be happy to direct you to the nearest one to you. So, like I always say, come on out and see us. Let us help you get started recycling. Let us find you some new things to recycle if you're already an avid recycler. But come out and see us. Give us a call anytime if you have any questions. And until next time, take care.
Hi, welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. Our high school show is installed, and as usual, our art teachers here in Walton County has just drawn out the best of the best from our high school students, and it is such a good show. It's one of our best shows in terms of creativity and execution and use of materials and just everything that the kids put into this show. You may or may not know if I've mentioned this in the past, but SCAD, the Savannah College of Art and Design, they'll come and judge the show. They actually have already judged the show. They'll be here on May 18th, which is the last day of the show. We have the reception that night, and everything will be gone. It's one of the heartbreaking things around here is when parents come in on May 19th and the show is gone. And it happens pretty much with every show. So parents, pay attention to the emails that you get from your teachers, to our information here that we give out. When the show is over, the show is over and it's not here anymore. And it happens with our elementary, our middle, our high school show. Parents show up and the show's not here. So this show ends May 18th. We'll have the reception that night, and awards will be presented by representatives from SCAD, and it's a really special time. The other things we have coming up this summer are we have a creative writing course that's going to start in June. We have a watercolor course that begins. The new course begins in June. We have our summer art camps in June and July. Nothing in August, so only in June and July we have our summer art camps. So if you come in and pick up a class list, go online to monroewaltonarts.org, give us a call. Hey, we are happy to walk you through what we have. The easiest thing, though, is to go online. So we hope to see you soon, and art for all.
Hi everyone, my name is Jake Connor. I am the new Family and Consumer Sciences agent here in Walton County. Lots of people have asked me what is Family and Consumer Sciences. So we cover all different areas. So that includes food, like food safety and nutrition. We do lots of stuff with money management, time management. We help folks with their relationships, either parenting or interpersonal relationships. And we also do stuff to try and help you keep a healthy home. So trying to control moisture, mold growth, pests. If any of those things sound interesting, or if you have any questions about what a Family and Consumer Science agent does, please give us a phone call here at the UGA Extension office, and we'll be happy to help you out.
Good morning, Walton County. It's Michelle Patrick here with Walton County 4-H. I just wanted to remind you that we do still have some spots for our Cloverleaf Camp. That's going to be the 3rd week of June at Burton 4-H Center, which is on Tybee Island. So we'll be there from Monday to Friday, and our students who are in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, so if you have any 4th, 5th, and 6th graders that would like to go, what they're going to be doing down there is they're going to take some wildlife classes, go on a marsh tour, do a dolphin cruise, dissect a squid if they want to. So a full week. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, and we do only have about 25 spaces left. So please call our office if you'd like to sign up. It's 770-267-1324. And then also I'd like to just remind everybody that our summer fun days are going to be launched soon on our social media pages. So on Facebook and Instagram at Walton County 4-H. So a few things that we're going to do, we'll head back to Critter Fixers. So if you don't know what Critter Fixers is, go ahead and Google it. It's a show on HGTV and Nat Geo, where these two country vets do all sorts of work on different animals. They'll, work on snakes and hawks and squirrels and dogs, and they're just absolutely phenomenal, and they've invited us back. So we're gonna do a tour, and then we're gonna go eat at Yoder's in Montezuma. So we're excited about that. We're gonna go do a hike and head to the Bear Hollow Zoo and go to UGA. So many different things. And actually, thank you to the Walton County Foundation. All of these programs will be funded this year, fully funded. So at no cost to 4-Hers, our summer fun days are gonna be an absolute blast. Give us a call if you're interested, and watch our Facebook and our Instagram for updates on that. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Extinction is forever. To save America's most iconic and imperiled species from extinction, we must fight for their future. Fight to save the natural lands that wildlife call home. Fight to limit pollution. Fight for smart development. Fight for their future. And fight for ours. For so goes nature, so goes us.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To me, the most important thing about being in the human race isn't winning. It's participating, living life to the fullest, emphasis on living. This is what makes life, life. Yet how much of life are we willing to miss out on? Untreated hearing loss affects our mobility. It increases the risk of falls by 50%. Good hearing health is essential to staying engaged and doing what we love. Hear well and stay vital. Get a hearing health check every year.